Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. This is a follow-up important video about Magic NEWT, which I covered in a recent video. It has an airdrop both for users and Kaito yappers. I discussed that in the previous video, but more information is coming out about Magic NEWT, such as being backed by PayPal Ventures. For example, this tweet is highlighting that this is a PayPal CEO, talking about congratulations to Sean Lee and Magic Labs team on their launch of NEWT. The future of agentic AI is bright. That's a very strong statement there. I also realized that they have raised around 85 million. Okay, now take note of this. Take note of this video. It's going to turn out important for those who have small principal. I want to maximize it towards this airdrop. Okay, so history of Magic Labs: invented embedded wallets in 2028, created 50 million wallets, worked with 200K developers, backed by PayPal Ventures, building Magic NEWT. So this is who is building Magic NEWT. It's not a small project. Now, another tweet pertaining to this is from they are launching on Base, so they are getting coverage from Base themselves. So it's not just a basic project, like one may have thought earlier on when all this wasn't revealed. You'll see this Base is covering them. Okay, so that said, I saw a tweet, highlighting that the airdrop for users is likely to involve volume. So I'm now thinking of putting up more funds. I don't believe there are worries with the depositing funds and all that. You have custody of the wallet, considering you can export the private key. Okay, so here I saw a tweet here. For example, this person says DCA'd 2K $100 per hour 20 times. So this is, evidence, superficial evidence that volume is going to be a factor. Okay. And I saw one tweet here. Just a moment. Let me see if I can find it. Mm, Let me just open this. Okay, so you see here 1K agent trials. I think that this is referencing volume. I'm not very sure, but that's my thinking. And it's only logical that being a DCA AI agent, volume will be a factor. So now that noted, I'm going to now focus on upping my volume. I deposited $50 for a test. I set it up to buy BTC on the base chain per hour at $5. Now that will only generate me, say, $50 worth of volume. Now, how do you maximize $50 to create more volume is the question. Assuming you just have $50. For me, I'll try to up my equity to maybe 200. But for you who has $50, how do you maximize your equity? How you would do so is maybe spend the $50 in two buys. So instead of $5.25, okay, then interval will be 2 hours. You can buy BTC again. Interval will be hourly. So after 2 hours, this will end. Then you can swap. Let me just set this up, after which I will show you how to swap. You can launch many agents, by the way. So even after this is running, I can launch another one. But say you don't have much equity, in 2 hours, the agent will stop because it wouldn't have funds to execute a third buy. Okay. So what you can do is, let's just wait for this to end. Okay, so it's been activated. What you can do is, after 2 hours, you come here and swap. You will find that you have already bought Bitcoin. Okay, then you swap the Bitcoin back for USD and reactivate the agent again, in another 2 hours, you'll get another $50 worth of volume. So you see, it just bought BTC for me. After an hour again, it will buy, then the agent will stop working, and then I can swap back to USDC. I would have balance. I would have a balance again to be able to set up the agent for another $50 worth of volume. At the very least, you want to reach $1,000 worth of volume. If we do this in 2 hours, you'll have $100 worth of volume. Because I wouldn't think that sell volume is going to be counted, only buys, only recurrent buys, considering the agent is a DCA agent. But if you come back to reset it after 2 hours, after 4 hours, you will have $100 worth of volume. After 8 hours, $200 worth of volume. But if you want things to be easier and faster, if you say you deposit 200, you can use 2 hours, $100 each. Then 2 hours later, you'll have $400 worth of volume. So that's going to be my approach. By the way, to onboard here, you can use my invite. Let me show you where during the onboarding process, you can choose to add a Kaito invite, and you can use mine. My invite will be in the description. It's also here on the screen. Here. So this is it, 5CHSC9D. It will be in the description. You can use it during the onboarding if you desire. Now, if you forgot to use it during the onboarding, I believe you can use it somewhere here. So you go to settings, you can add the Kaito code. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Hopefully this video turns out helpful. Another thing you can do towards the airdrop, if you want to export your private key, this is it. Another thing that you can do is onboard on Kaito and start yapping about NEWT. They have a dashboard here. It's not here, but they do have a page, and there is going to be an allocation for yappers. Many will qualify for that. So you can also talk about NEWT on X. And of course, if you're onboarded on Kaito, that will be tracked and you'll be rewarded. Okay, so now before you go, visit airdropc.com and subscribe to Airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop opportunities. Each will have its own publication tutorial. It's coming soon to subscribers. So I'll send an email out soonest with 100 airdrops. Each will have its own publication tutorial. So submit your email here. Exhaust the description area. There are a bunch of opportunities there. Check them out. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Stay awesome. Take action.